Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. In front of us we have the Panasonic RF-1150. This is an AM, FM, single sideband, shortwave, CB, classic portable radio. During this video, I'll perform a daytime medium wave band scan of the Chicagoland area. Here we can pick up. First score features, second to size comparison, and third will start cruising to daytime band. So here we are with the RF-1150. What an awesome radio. Right away you can see awesome speaker size, and hiding behind the back there is a 200mm ferrite. Awesome for medium wave. Yeah, this should be rocking. Great classic radio. Now you can buy these on eBay anywhere from $100 to $250. I looked at completed sold auctions, and I saw a lot going for around $150. So you can get a good example for right around that range. Is it worth it? I would say yes. Personally, this is an amazing radio. Good sensitivity, great selectivity. Just overall fun to use. And a great blast of the past. Being 50 years old, circa 1975 when it first came out. So yeah, it's got some history here. I love it. I think I paid around $125 for mine about 5 years ago. And it's been about 4 years since I've had it on the channel. So it might be new to a lot of your viewers here. So yeah. Let's check out some features of this bad boy. So it's actually pretty big, so I'm going to be lifting it, moving it around, even though the antenna on top does pivot, which is nice. Let's go ahead and see what's on the left-hand side. We got some jacks here. MPX out, rhythm in, record out, and earphone jack. Some textured plastics there. Nice. Going to the front of the radio, as you can see, this whole front plate is aluminum. I think that's pretty awesome. And you can see in the top there, it's a 6-band. It says FM, AM, Marine Band, Shortwave 1, Shortwave 2, and CB. Nice. We have an incandescent light switch here. Only good when it's really dark in the room. Power switch, of course, power. Signal strength meter with a low battery indication. Over here we have a switch for FM, AFC, on or off. And when you're in AM band, we have DX and local mode. Ribbon style tuner, which is really nice. I like this. And a fairly accurate line there, so we know where we're at on the band. If you look over here, we have CB in its own little column. Kind of neat. And it's all labeled here at the bottom. You can see the different bands there. Go to the bottom of the band. There we are right there. Okay, over here we have bass, treble. Love these controls. Fantastic. Especially in the evening when you're trying to get faint signals. It may help us during the day as well. Our volume control. Now, my volume was always scratchy and always had some issues trying to get this clean. I finally got it fixed using the Deoxic Fader FN5. This is the best stuff for potentiometers. I recommend this. This is great. This radio comes apart with 4 screws. The front panel comes off. There's 3 connections to the speaker. Of course, the back comes off with 2 connections for the battery compartment. And you just spritz a little bit into the edge of this, and it's just perfect. It works great. And you can clean up these 2 as well if you want to. Mine are fine. Then you use D5 for the switches. Anything with a switch, you can use a D5 formula, but you want the fader formula for anything that's a potentiometer. So, yeah, good stuff. It did the job. Good investment. If I remember, I'll put some links for that. Great product to have for analog users, old radios. Yeah, keep them going. Panasonic really thought about servicing their radios, and that's kudos to them for just building something that's going to last a long time. I see myself owning this 20, 30 years. Yeah. So, let's keep going here. What else we got? We got a BFO. This is great for single sideband on shortwave, though it is tricky to use. It floats around, so you got this fine-tuning wheel with the single sideband. It is tricky. It works. It's just tricky. You'll always be sitting there feathering the fine-tuning while you're listening. But it's the challenge that makes it fun. Over here we have a CB on and off, so you can get to that CB section by just switching over to CB. When you're on shortwave 2, nice. Here's a band select switch. As you can see, it's got a green indicator as well. I like that green color. I think it's pretty awesome. It carries over to here. And as you can see, as we change the bands, Marine Band, Shortwave 1, Shortwave 2, CB, and then we go back over to our AM band. As I mentioned, big speaker, 6-inch. It hammers. Great bass. I love this speaker. Just absolutely sounds great. You'll get to hear that in a moment. Down here it says 2-year warranty. I can bring it up a little bit. Doesn't fit on the full frame here, but that's okay. Panasonic. Like I said, it's all metal front. Our tuning wheel on the side here. Nice. Fine tuning. And then we have this auto timer here on off. 120 minute. That's kind of neat. It's mechanical. I gotta love it. They thought of everything back in the day. So yeah, they made it work. You can see from the side here what's going on. Yeah, those are the controls. And it has this little thumb wheel. Pivots with that too, so you go speed tune. That's always nice. Now we got the carry strap attached there. Quick deployment there if you want to take it off. But I'm going to leave it on. It's easier to maneuver. Then top of the radio here, you can see our 200mm ferrite external antenna. Yeah. All you do is pop this up. You probably just grab it from the middle. Okay, and you can rotate it 90 degrees to the station you're trying to receive. Yeah. Of course, it works bi-directional. So we have cardinal directions north, east, south, west. This is currently pointed to the south and north. And of course, you turn it this way, it'd be east and west. You get the idea, right? But I'm going to be filming, of course, face up. So I'm going to lay this down. I'll be moving the radio manually instead of moving the antenna. Yeah, I know. Hold this, kind of support it. Bring it back down. I'll protect that. Let's look at the back of the radio real quick. And then we'll get turning on this soon. We have our telescopic antenna, 3 foot in length. Yeah, nice. I like that antenna. It pivots too. It has a little pivot here. It's got a little ball, so you can pivot it. Nice 360. And then we got the back here. You can see some antenna connections for FM and AM. Nice long wires and dipoles. We got a vented case and our labels here. As you can see, I got RF-1150B, revision B it looks like. And then it says made in Japan. Nice. Looks like I even got the protective plastic still on that label. That's nice. I was wondering why it looked a little rough, but there's actually a little layer there. Going below that, you can see we got AC voltage selection. So if you're traveling, you can switch that from 110 to 220. Nice. AC input. And our battery compartments right here. And you just squeeze and slide. And there you go. You have 4 D cells running the radio when you're without power. And down here, you can store your earphone. We don't have one. I wish I had it. It's probably just a little gray simple thing. And then just push this forward. And it locks in place. All right, let's do a quick size comparison. Start cruising daytime band. Yeah. A lot going on with this radio. I don't mind spending the time with it because it is cool. And it's fantastic. I've been enjoying it last night. Okay, so let's bring up some radios. So just give you an idea. Here we go. CC Pocket in the house. Current time is 10:52 a.m. That's Central Daylight Time in Chicago, Illinois, USA for the sake of the band scan. And then we have CC Skywave 2 in the house. We get lost in the band, I'll bring that out, see where we're at. But during the day, I don't think I'll get lost. It's in the evening where this thing is so sensitive. I was picking up so much. I needed to have this to figure out where I was at. And then also, if you don't have those 2 radios, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man, yeah. He's the man with the master plan. Tune it faster than anyone can. He's Iron Man, who loves his classic radios made in Panasonic land. Yes, Iron Man. I rock. Awesome. Okay, let's turn it on. Now I got my charger. I don't even turn that off. Had a lot of noise. Wow. First station here. Let's find it. There it is. So it's not pointing in the right direction, so we have to move it. This is 540 WAUK Jackson, Wisconsin. So if I point to the north, we'll pick it up.
With the site, it's going to be a parody site, and they also it's going to be for a platform for new comedians. So great. So yay. Of course, yes. Using superpowers for good. Yeah, because what do you call it? Alex Jones is on our side now. So weird. F him and Tucker Carlson. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so we mentioned this earlier. Joe DeGenova. Dear God. Oh, yeah.
So these work as nice audio bandwidth. Now I'm picking up little lightning strikes. Wow. It must be far away because it's clear skies over here.
Bogus election fraud case. He lost all of them, of course, in 2020. Longtime fixture in right-wing media complained that Pam Bondi had nixed.
Am I going too far out on a limb when I say there is nothing good that is going to come from President Trump going to this stupid, inane dinner?
Here's 560 to IND, Chicago. Yeah, there must be storms to the south of us, I guess. I didn't know any were going to be popping up. Oh, well, the answer.
With his enemies, I think he thrives on that. But in this particular environment, it's not like they're going to...
But I just finished reading Whitworth by Ann Patchett, which is coming out in June, and I think it's one of the best novels she's ever written. What did you love about it?
Here's 580, WILL, Urbana, Illinois, 150 miles south.
The Great Gatsby, the yearning for somebody who's out of reach, the sense of time passing, the celebration of you have with somebody.
Find out why and learn more by visiting their website at parkvillagepines.org. That's parkvillagepines.org. Or give them a call at 372-1928.
Wow, storm. What the frick? We'll have to just deal with it, I guess. 590 WIND, not WIND, WKZO. It passed the test. 590. Sweet.
Right. So like people are like, well, why are you in alcohol? It's not about just getting drunk. I'm not addicted to feeling drunk. I like the taste.
Here's 600 AM, WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles to the west.
Is there a culture to that with marijuana? Absolutely. Is that...
Bank, Mission 94, Botanis, Packing House, who all sort of make this possible and reward our honorees. And it is a honor to privilege.
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin to the north.
But I need your help. You need to nominate these people so that I can actually select the 5 honorees. And trust me, that's not easy. One year we got like 150, which is a lot of, because a lot of times I don't just...
Temporary closure for spring cleaning. The African American Museum of Dallas is reopening on May 1st. And when guests arrive...
Wow. 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
History, art, and culture, including fresh works from local...
Yeah, last night I was recording Evening Nothing, and now I'm getting stuff. It's like, what the heck?
On your home for Black News First, the Black Information Network. Your healthy...
So I think I said 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, Black Information Network.
On the Black Information Network, we talked about...
800-756-6399. 800-756-6399. 800-756-6399. Optima Tax Relief. Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Our purpose is simple, providing nutritious food and resources.
Sounds good. 670 the score, WCR, Chicago. Pegging the meter there. Nice.
Are you? Visit solvehungertoday.org to volunteer. Northern Illinois Food Bank. Neighbors empowered.
Leaks, clogs, or burst pipes. Chicago depends on Plumbers 911.
Okay, right here, I think we're picking up 700. WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, that definitely is lightning strikes. Wow. Okay. Let's bring in a loop just to see if it helps that 200 millimeter ferrite. You can almost make them out. Okay, let's keep going.
Carpet, and you don't even have to clean the property out. You pick the closing date. So let's work with
720 WGN, Chicago.
understand your needs. Someone you can trust. Call 630-552-6603. 630-552-6603. Or click on JeffBuysYourHouse.com.
Serving the great Midwest from Chicago.
Access Radio Chicago, AM 750, WN, Portage, Indiana, Chicago.
I started DMing this girl, Amanda, about a month ago.
750 WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. Yeah, Access Radio Chicago. Usually got music playing.
My parents, are you kidding me? I don't have $500. What am I supposed to do?
Trump will it. Iran is in a corner.
I don't think they had a choice. They have to negotiate.
Trump on CNBC says Iran
780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago.
to expire. CBS's Aaron Navarro.
He showed some optimism at the top of the interview.
Iran's parliament speaker says Tehran has new cards on the battlefield that haven't yet been revealed.
820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois.
Iran are sending top negotiators to Pakistan for round...
This thing's so sensitive. It's probably why it's picking up all those strikes. I gotta imagine it's south of us. 820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois. No, W... 8, that was before. 860 WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, to the north. 52 miles, low power station, 250 watts. Man, those lightning strikes are bad. Just don't get it. But, yep, this is what it is. Yeah, cracklings makes it a little tough, but hey, we're going to keep powering through. 870 WKR, East Lansing, Michigan, 195 miles to the east. Now this thing's sensitive as heck. It's picking it up, but along with all that lightning.
Installing his chosen sock puppet as chair.
North Carolina.
Here's 890 WLS, Chicago.
His support of war, she says, until a Justice Department investigation of Powell ends.
Fox's Jared.
Atlanta goes out and hits 7 of 8 shots, and C.J. McCollum looks like MJ. He literally hunted Jalen Brunson.
920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Fox Sports.
Jokic is.
ReviewWell.net. That's ReviewWell.net. Or you can call 866
930 WKBM, Sandwich, Illinois, Relevant Radio.
BETOP 66.
Can't hover on the music, but this is 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, rocking away. They sound great during the day and evening. I love it.
Purpose. At the University of Mary's Ham School of Engineering, students are prepared to design and lead.
It sounds like it's the volume, but it's not. Jeez. I keep thinking, was it me doing the volume? No. 950 WNTD, Chicago.
Engineering.
This last weekend, out with a fantastic group of Catholics and faithful Relevant Radio listeners and supporters
Wow.
in Helena, Montana. As refunds along to consumers. But it's nearly impossible to determine how much
970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Syracuse University's College of Law. He says companies rate.
You know, most people have the Bears going D, but then Matt Miller's got them taking a left tackle, and Daniel Jeremiah.
1000 WMVP, Chicago, ESPN Radio.
He actually had them moving up a couple of spots to make sure they could land, don't they?
Na polskiej ludności cywilnej na Wołyniu I w Galicji Wschodniej.
1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Polaków. Szuchewicz jest bezpośrednio odpowiedzialny właśnie.
When Brunson and Cat checked in with about 7:50 to go, the Knicks led by 9. Uh-oh. They couldn't hold a lead against an inferior team at home because C.J. McCollum just took him to the rack.
So I think this is 1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Game, I'm going to let you listen to C.J., and you won't hear the follow-up question, but the follow-up question after his initial comment.
Zacieśnienie współpracy Polski i Francji w obszarze bezpieczeństwa.
Oh, okay, it's 1070.
I love it. It's why we play the game. It's fun being in, opposing.
Guess I went a little quick there. 1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
And you walk off the court.
Jeez.
But he controlled the option here.
Okay, trying to get 1060. I'm not getting it. Okay, let's keep going.
Takim elementem, moim zdaniem, nawet nie przetargowym, jest takim elementem...
1080 WNWI, Oak Lawn, Illinois. Rent a radio station.
Nuestros, por las diferencias de creencias que hay, muchos no han conocido la verdad y por eso es que los
1110 WXCS, Chicago.
a quienes les agradecemos de todo corazón, pues están haciendo posible que muchos lleguen a...
Sarah Spain for iHeart Women's Sports, presented by Capital One.
Sunday night, former Iowa State hoop star Audie Crooks announced she's committed to
1130 WISM, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Crooks, who was second in the nation in scoring as a junior, was considered the top.
Stand with the American Center for Law and Justice. For decades now, the ACLJ...
1160 WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago.
In courts, in Congress, and in the public arena. And we have an exceptional track record.
Okay, the squirrel. Yay, he's on my radio. 1180 WSQR, The Q, Sycamore, Illinois, or formerly known as The Squirrel. Yeah, I love this station. Okay, yeah, definitely got storms either northwest or southeast because, yeah, every time I turn it to this area, I get more action. WRTO Chicago, 1200.
Nikola Jokic. No por nada está en la nominación para ser el MVP de la campaña regular, pero ya a partir del último cuarto...
WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois.
Por parte de los Nuggets, en algún punto Jamal Murray y Nikola Jokic en el último cuarto tenían 2 puntos.
And people might want to know just kind of how that came about, because not everybody can just
1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin.
talk to them for a while.
Right.
Agro station, if you want to learn to farm or raise cattle. Yeah, that's where you go. Buy a tractor.
You know, we've been really blessed with oddball things every year.
Palermo Bakery, sinonimo di eccellenza nella qualità e nella competenza.
1240 WSBC, Chicago.
Guardate in giro, constaterete la grande varietà di prodotti.
Here's a hint of WEKZ 1260 Monroe, Wisconsin. Don't know if it's going to help with the loop here. Just a little bit. Little boost. Not a ton. Okay, let's keep going.
If I remember correctly, her mom, big fan of the Clay and Buck show, if I remember.
1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Also brilliant and loves Clay and Buck? Of course not. Zero surprise.
So if mom is listening now, we are excited to have
I'm thinking 1340 or 1330, one of those two. They got these mixing stations. They don't come in great because they compete. Okay, yeah, so that was 1330. Probably Evanston, I'm guessing, WKTA, and now we're on 1340. This is probably Milwaukee, WJYI, 1340.
John Brennan gave to Congress in 2023, where it was the Judiciary Committee.
1360 is WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois, College Town music, yeah. Kind of elevator music, but it's, it's all right. It's a sister station to the Squirrel, that's, the Q. Okay, music on 1380 WBEL, South Beloit. You know this one. Mostly 90s, totally awesome. Yeah, I love this. The Beat.
.com, a favorite, and don't forget to download the free iHeartRadio app. Only 1,000.
As soon as I pointed this direction to get this static, it's funny. Lightning strikes. 1390 WGRB, Chicago, Illinois. Okay, awesome station, 1400, WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin to the north. Yeah, I like the station, Timeless Hits and news. It's funny, Timeless Hits and news. Love it. They have a class reunion show at 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I like to tune in on that. They play 3 songs from a certain year, usually the 60s. I love it. And yeah, it's a fun time. And they give news too, as well as what was going on, ads, things like that. It's kind of cool. Kind of flashback.
For the playoffs. Minnesota's built for the postseason. The sexy, beautiful offensive team. Those teams can really carve it up in the regular season.
1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois. Yeah, pretty strong station.
Management, you got tanking. Tuesday night.
I think we're getting Deerfield, 1430.
Which is a radically gerrymandered congressional district, the likes of which does not exist in...
This is 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois, to the north.
Redistricting attempt. With that in mind...
A little rough at the top of the band here. Bit of noise for some reason. In the evening, I wasn't getting this, so maybe something in the area or just ground waves. Iron Country, 1490. WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin, to the west.
Down there it goes. Moving up, 80 down.
We offer the quality of service that any time it's coming to the inside.
Pretty public school.
하나님통으로 떠나게 되었습니다. 아이 보냈을 당시 저에게 위로의 말을 해주시려고.
Wow. Okay, so before this station, we had 1580 WTTN Watertown, Wisconsin. This is 1590 WCGO Evanston, Illinois, to the east.
표현은 못했지만
Now, my medium wave goes up to around 1650 or so. Then I have to switch over to Marine Band.
또 교회 홈피에서 지체들의
1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin. Let's bring a loop in just to see. These storms really have made it challenging, this video, but I'm leaving this video. I'm just going to do it because it's been raining every day for the last month, so I'm not going to wait a month to do this. I love this radio. I'm going to just have fun. Let me show you how it's still a good tuner. Still sensitive.
Is the raw material. It's not the same. And it's not the same because if you share in price.
Yeah, so 1640 coming in good. WSJP, relevant radio.
1-2 punch.
Now we're going to Marine Band.
Say that I'm finding joy in the cross.
We'll crank it on down.
But
1640.
Joy and the glory of the resurrection of Jesus is only reached through Calvary. Just got to pay attention.
1670.
877-867.
Bring this in. Loop.
877-867-1670. Give us a shout. Please feel free to go ahead and do so.
This is WOZN, The Zone, Madison, Wisconsin.
Also, well, Goody's not going to say anything. Well, trust me, my job is to sit back here and find something. I will.
But also a bunch of other stuff involving former Alderman Danny Solis, bribery counts that had nothing to do with
And we're on 1690 WVON, Chicago.
case too. But as far as the comment 4 goes, 2 of the 4 were convicted.
And that. Wow. That's just the way to end it there. Big old crackle pop from the lightning strikes. Wow, that's like incredible. Maybe I'll have like a little picture of the radar and show you where those storms are at if I remember to do it. Yeah, I'll put it here. Pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, we're done. The radio. Okay, let's go ahead and just turn this off. Remember, don't want to waste my batteries. So there we are, the Panasonic RF-1150. Boy, it was challenging with these storms in the area. It might just be a little tiny cell doing all that noise. Wow. Because they didn't say anything about rain today. But unstable atmosphere for sure. But there you are, our RF-1150, definitely worthy. If you haven't seen the evening one I recently did, if it hasn't been released, watch for it. If it's been released, check it out. Pretty awesome. That was an amazing evening. Like I said, none of this was going on. No lightning strikes or anything. Just shows you how sensitive this receiver is. Wow. That's all I can say is. But it's picking up everything, though. There's a lot I was picking up. It did get a little noisy towards the top of that band there, which I was surprised. But other than that, not bad at all. Like I said, I didn't have that in the evening, so it must be something during the day causing that interference. So yeah, let me know what you think about the Panasonic RF-1150. Definitely comment below what you think. If you liked the video, give a big like. And of course, subscribe to the bell icon if you haven't already to get more of these videos, like the Panasonic radios. I just want to know, comment below if you think this is worth it 50 years later. Would you be picking one up just for the fun? Just, you heard the audio. It's just amazing what comes out of here. It's like, whoa. It kind of makes my Super Radio look wimpy. It does sound better than the Super Radio, let me tell you. It does. Hands down. If I had a choice, if a Super Radio sitting next to this, I would take this. Not just because it has shortwave, but yeah, maybe. But I would take this radio, yeah, for sure. Definitely an awesome radio to own. And I'm sure you guys would agree. Definitely worth the investment. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next awesome video.